so lucky. You know.
All right, this is a number called "Let's Go Swimming." Good. To the long, right, country I'm swimming too. I'm into what you do, seeing what you do, hanging on your door, watching the deep blue sky. To the wall, right, the country I'm swimming too. 'Cause everywhere you go is everywhere I go, banging on your door, rocking the deep blue sky. Let's go swimming. On set, let's go swimming. On set, let's go swimming. On set, let's go swimming. Part of that, the country I am swimming to. I'm into what you do, from seeing what you do, hanging on your door, watching deep blue sky. Oh, part of that, the feeling I am feeling too. 'Cause everywhere you go is everywhere I go. I'm banging on your door, up in the deep blue sky. Let's go swimming. On set, let's go swimming. On set, let's go swimming. On set, let's go swimming. Let's go swimming.
That's fluid guitar playing.
Wow, come, Gary. Gary, come sit here.
Gary Lucas.
Gary Lucas. Gary.
Very fluid guitar playing.
Okay.
Gary, what do you think about what you're doing now?
I don't know.
Do you
I'm
go
going out for
into a
dinner.
trance?
Yes, I do.
What kind of trance do you go into? Like,
Well, it's like I'm trying to raise the temperature of the room. I'm trying to elevate the spirit and also get
do you
into.
channel?
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
sort of.
like it.
It's like automatic writing or something. There's just something that comes up energy-wise through me.
Yeah, it's
Which is
obvious.
good. Yeah,
It's totally obvious that you go right into some
The zone.
deep thing. Does it happen every time? Do you ever feel like sometimes it doesn't?
Yeah, there's occasional times, but I've been doing this for an awfully long time.
I know. So you know how to tell yourself, like, let me go in
I
right
just
now?
let go. I mean, I used to put more attention on it in the early days, and I get really a little bit anxious or stage fright, you might say. But that went away a long time now. It's sort of like, just let me on that stage.
And just let it out.
Yeah, like, why can't I get on
You
more
do
stage?
that.
Any new albums coming out?
Yeah, well, actually, I brought the current album. It's coming out in Europe in March. It's been out in the U.S. since May.
Mm-hmm.
But we arranged
Is
for
Billy on it?
Billy's on it. He's
Billy,
all over it.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Billy. I'm sorry I missed that
It was
session.
He was, yeah.
He's great.
We
Wait, I
share
got a
Billy.
copy.
But you bring Billy to
I need a hand here. Wait a second. I need a pick one.
Oh, Fagin?
All right, wait a second.
What's in this pocket? A pair of glasses.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's for you to
Thank
share
you.
with everybody.
Thank you. I
And
will.
that was, it's called The Ordeal of Civility, which is the story of my life. It's like how to keep it together. And
How do you
stuff.
keep it together?
Well, I play the guitar a lot.
And where's your next gig, Gary
I'm
Lucas?
playing tomorrow night at the Iridium Club on 51st and Broadway, which is a beautiful jazz club, a little pricey. You had some pricey people here.
Yeah. We like both sides of the
Right,
track.
so do I.
I'm Rew-who.
Yeah.
I'm like a both sides of the track kind of girl,
So am I. Double Gemini.
I can't help it. You're a double Gemini? I'm
I
a
am.
Gemini.
Wow, that's why we got along.
Is that why we like both sides
That's
of the
right,
track?
at least when-
Oh, now it makes sense to me.
When the either or side
Yeah,
are the same.
whichever. There
You know
you
what I
go.
mean?
Yes.
Maybe I couldn't hate you tomorrow. I don't know.
Well, I can hate you like 5 seconds later.
But I don't.
know, but
I love this.
but then we change right back again.
That's right.
So we're the schizophrenic legit.
We are. Bipolar meets bipolar people with
Why do we
double
have to
Gemini.
diagnose everything? We
That's
all
right.
are fucked up anyway.
Tell a label.
I know.
Put
When's your
labels
birthday
on
though?
everything.
June?
June 20th.
Ah, so you just made it.
Well, that's true. I'm on the last day of
You
spring.
did. Ah, and Geminis and Aquarians get along perfect.
Oh.
So, but back to Gary Lucas. Gary, how old were you when you picked up your first guitar?
9. And, well, go ahead then. I'll tell you the story.
Tell me.
Well, my dad, my late father, God bless him, just came to me out of the blue. Said, how would you like to play a musical instrument? How about the guitar? And I was clueless, being 9 years old. I said, oh, gee, Dad, sounded a good idea. And that was pre the Beatles. This was something, I don't know why he chose the guitar, but once I got into it, I really got into it, although
Obviously.
it took a while because the first guitar he rented, they had rental guitars in the days, was a total, piece of, the
Shit.
strings were up, yeah. I don't know if you could get expurgated on this show, but
We haven't gotten in
Hang
trouble
up.
yet.
Yeah, it was like, it produced blisters, like, and painful, like, calluses, so,
So you don't have those now?
no, actually, I do, but it's like second nature to
Right,
me. Once
yeah.
they get built up to a certain
Yeah.
level,
I
they
even
don't
have.
hurt.
Believe it or not.
Now, my dad came back then from a trip to Spain and with a beautiful Spanish-style guitar. And this was a wonderful thing to play. This I loved right off the bat. And,
When you were 9, when you started
Yeah,
playing
how old
guitar.
were you
That
when
song,
you got the guitar?
the song you just played now reminds me of Taj Mahal, kind of.
well, it's an Arthur Russell song. I don't know if you recall this person. He was a legendary underground New York musician, gay musician, who did some avant-garde disco records. One was called Go Bang, that was a big club hit. Is It All Over My Face? Beautiful titles, right? These records.
That would be good
Yeah.
for the Dear Diary
I know.
I'm Wasted guy.
Right.
It's all over my face.
Thanks. Okay, but the fact is, he, passed away.
Wouldn't a girl sing that? Well, maybe not. A gay
There
guy.
were girls on it. There was
Okay.
all sorts of people on these records. I played one on Facebook today to check out. It was called Wax the Band. Good title, man. Good title.
And what do you
Seat
wax
up
the
and wax the
band
band. Well,
with?
leave it to the imagination.
That doesn't take a lot of imagination.
Bob Blank's wife, Lola Blank, is the singer on it. Has a beautiful little girl voice.
Where were you born, Gary?
Syracuse.
Really?
And I knew from a very early age I wanted to move to New York.
Of course.
When my dad brought me and my brother down there for the New York World's Fair in 1964, and I fell in love with it, and I said, I'm sure I'm going to work.
And that's the Beatles' time, too.
And
So what do you think of Davy Jones? Did you hear
that
about
was sad.
He's the
I'm
angel
really
with-
sad.
Why? What was your favorite monkey moment?
I just kind of liked the whole vibe, but particularly that Cheer Up Sleepy Jean, Daydream Believer saying, that's my favorite. They had great songs courtesy of Don Kirshner, of the Don Kirshner Rock Concert, who,
He's now, but I think that's probably why Don Cornelius went, because they wanted to hang out together.
I was on that show.
Right, not
You know, Don Kirshner.
But the fact is,
You were on Soul Train?
Rock concert.
Okay, Rock Concert.
Rock Concert. I'm sorry, she wasn't speaking up into this little bit of a shrinking violence.
You're right.
Yeah, sometimes.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I have to get into the vibe a little bit to really relax.
You're Gary Lucas.
Yeah, but that comes with a lot of baggage.
Especially in Japan.
All I'm going to say is that Don Kirshner, God bless him, provided them with the best songs money could buy back in the day. But they took a lot of shit for it. Because unlike the Beatles, we were like, they can't really play.
Well, weren't the Monkees almost like a made-up
It was
band?
made up. They entered an ad. They were
Right.
looking for a rock band like the
Spice
Beatles.
Girls.
Right. But
Right.
the fact is, they actually all were good, talented musicians. And they had some background.
And Davy Jones became a major heartthrob.
Yeah.
Every girl had it on
Yeah.
their wall. And
Yeah.
maybe boys too.
The Englishman of the group.
Yeah, I know. So, Gary
So,
Lucas,
yeah.
where are you going in Europe? I know you take Billy to Europe all the
Yes,
time.
well, we're working on some dates. The next date that I have out of town, though, is at South by Southwest
Okay, that's
in Austin on St. Patty's Day,
That's going to be
May
fun.
17th, and it's the wearing of the black. Actually, because I'm playing a horror film score. Another thing that I do to death is to accompany classic horror and fantasy films with original solo guitar scores.
Nice.
Yes.
You have
And
an album called Gods and Monsters.
my band is Gods and Monsters. There's a macabre element to a lot of things that I do. Although I love life, I don't know why people
Yeah,
pay me. I'm not a
you don't
necrophile.
You don't seem like a spooky kind of guy.
No, but you see, I loved horror films from an early age. I was an aficionado of the famous monsters of filmland.
So do you have a favorite?
King Kong, probably.
Really?
That was my favorite for many a year.
With Fay Ray,
Oh, yeah.
the original?
Oh.
So, Gary, we like to ask for a skeleton in your closet.
Skeleton in my
Yes.
closet. Okay, let me think of a good one there. I don't know. I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. I don't care for a second.
It
I
doesn't have
accept
to
it
be
all.
something you're ashamed of, just a dirty little naughty secret
That people
or a
don't know
story.
about. Okay, yes. My sisters dressed me up as a girl, like for Halloween.
How old were you?
About 10.
Oh.
But actually, no, I loved it. But people, people mistook me for a girl, and so I didn't win the competition at school because, actually, I haven't looked like my mother. I can't.
Oh, they thought you were a girl. so
Yeah.
you win.
So I didn't win. I mean, I thought it was the coolest costume going.
When they found out, did they?
Then they were surprised.
Oh.
But I had a wig and pink pinafore. It was a pretty.
Like Charles, who
And you
was
never
on
got into
earlier.
glam rock then.
Right. Pardon?
You never got into glam rock then.
I did, and I just recorded with Brian Ferry. Like 2
Really?
weeks ago.
I lived in London a long time ago, and my friend used to say Brian Ferry had the best drugs.
He's the fucking shit, man. I don't know about that.
I asked him.
That may have been.
We never
In the
discussed that
70s,
stuff. I
maybe.
draw a discretionary veil over that.
Well, it is
That's
National
right.
Surf and Turf Day, so please
Brian is a real
Surf
gentleman.
and
Oh,
turf.
man.
and he gets very pretty wives, Brian Ferry, doesn't he? Yeah, Brian Ferry. I mean, he's slave to love, baby.
Slave to love.
Right. So, Gary, what's your website? Gary.
www.GaryLucas.com.
Yes, and will you come
Very
back and
easy.
play again?
I'd
will
love
you come
to.
back?
And you have to come to a radio.
I want to.
How
How pricey is it?
I'll put you on the list.
Ah, well, then maybe I'm coming.
I'm at 8 and
So
10.
we have one more winner. Do you want to pick the last winner, Gary Lucas, for a leap year contest on Facebook? And the lucky winner, please
06.
Oh.
You tell me.
59.
Wait a second. Look at it.
Oh,
It's hard to
and
tell.
where's my numbers?
Oops.
Let's see.
From this angle, it's a 6.
Here it is. And
And from this
so
angle.
what do you want it to be? I'm not gonna look.
Number 9.
Number 9. Number 9 is Stephen Keller.
Ooh.
Stephen Keller, you are the third and lucky winner of our leap year contest. It's a success. And
You can choose what you
it's
want.
a diary book, of course. And I hope you're from Jersey because we have this Jersey path train
Passing.
pass. Yeah. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank
Gary
you very
Lucas. We had a great show. Thank you, Caroline, Michelle, No Future, Alan Merrill. We are
Thank
playing
you.
in Brooklyn tomorrow. Right here.
We're at Smith's Tavern.
I love
tomorrow.
rock and roll. Al Merrill. We know this
Well,
guy.
you know,
I knew he was
Somebody had
so
to write it.
Ah,
Alan
senior
Merrill's-
moment.
So,
I recognize you, Alan.
really?
I'm sorry.
Never mind.
Never
I
mind.
don't
Joan
recognize
Jett,
him.
ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Joan Jett.
Oh, Miley
Song.
Cyrus. I'm getting a platinum album from Miley Cyrus
Yes.
next week
Yes.
for
Isn't
her
that
Can't
wild?
Be Tamed album.
Nice.
I love Miley.
And Britney, I have one
Oh, and I love Britney.
triple platinum for Britney album
Isn't
on
that cool?
I Love Rock and Roll. So it's transcended the Joan Jett era and has gone into many, many, many other covers.
And John, close personal friend of John Tubin.
I don't remember that name.
John Tubin.
Really? How
Introduce
about
me to you.
that? Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember him. Anyway,
Tremendous Nashville-based producer of
Have
blues.
another dime in the jukebox, baby.
right,
All right.
I remember that song.
Yeah. So we're going to be playing Smith's Tavern tomorrow in Park Slope. You should. Oh, tomorrow. I always forget I have a gig, but I do.
And what time are you going on
I'm
tomorrow?
at 9 and you're
I'm
at
at
10.
10. And then I'll be at the
Ralph
art.
Risky from. Are you playing tomorrow? No. Oh, Jen Shamrow is playing, which Michelle is also in the band from Rum Whiskey. So what were you
I'll be
saying?
at Always Grocery also at 10 on March the 6th.
March 6th.
And then at BB King's April 29th with the Left Bank.
All right, that's my aunt's
Yeah.
birthday. And I'm going to London very
Yeah.
soon. Yeah, I know, but we got lots going on with that. But I want to just thank Alan Merrill, Ruth Lapin and Fabrice for Haiti, Bill Pop, Liz and Charles, Sahag Salon, Alexander, my little new heartthrob, and Gary Lucas,
Yes.
Well done, everybody.
Living
Thank you so
legend.
much.
Michelle, No Future Caroline, Pete Schroeder. We'll see you in March.
Bye.
Connor Shuckenhead, like us on Facebook. Ay, ay, ay.